Hey guys, I've been doing a lot of research about Anavar, which is a oral steroid, and it's a very common one. And to get right to the point, I saw a lot of people asking this question who want to take Anavar without just being a standalone, without testosterone. Now, I'm sure many of you know testosterone is used as a base a lot of the time, and then they add other things to that, like Tren or Winstrol or Anavar. Now, what's recommended is that Anavar is used with testosterone. The main reason is because it can deplete testosterone in the body. That's what it does do. Now, that being said, I've done my research and I talked to a bodybuilding friend of mine who is well. I trust his opinion on this subject. Somebody I went to school with. I went to school for health sciences, and in my class there was a guy who's completely jacked. He's been doing gear for some time, and me and him have had many conversations, and I had this conversation with him today about it, and I think I've come to a consensus I want to share with you. And if anybody here, I want to hear your guys' opinion on this, so leave in the comment section below. Now, first of all, I've never taken testosterone before, and I don't plan on running that while I do this first cycle of Anavar. And the reason why is I kind of want to see it as is at first for a few reasons. One, I'm not going to be taking the huge, like the recommended dose of Anavar. So essentially, what I'm getting is 100 pills at 37 milligrams per pill. Okay. Now, if I was running testosterone, that's what I would do because, uh, like I said before, there's a testosterone suppression when you take it. But so what I'm going to do is a 6 week cycle running half pills for the first few weeks. And then maybe I'm thinking, see how that goes, see how my body responds. And then maybe within 2 or 3 weeks in the middle, do the full pills. And then at the end, go back to half pills to taper off. And then my plan is to do no PCT, post cycle therapy, with this as of now, because I don't think what I'm doing is necessary. I'll just go cold turkey and I'll just deal with it. Um, but again, if you guys have advice on that, let me know. Normally, the consensus is to run it with testosterone, and I have been hesitant to go on T because I'm 39 years old. I think I will eventually, but I wanted to get my kind of feet wet, so to speak, foot in the door in the real anabolics. If you've followed my channel for some time, you know that I've done human growth hormone by itself with great results. Um, and I've through my clinic, that's like a sports clinic. They specialize in elite athletes, as well as like longevity and the whole TRT and even things like Botox and other things. So it's a legit clinic. I'm getting the like. I know this is real stuff. Like it's not some knockoff stuff. So what I'm going to plan on doing, like I said, is half pill. So it'll be essentially 20 milligrams per day, and then maybe halfway through my cycle, boost it up a bit, and then taper off. What do you guys think about that? Like I said, I saw a lot of Reddit forums and Greg Doucette. I know you guys probably know about him, talking about it, and other people talking about using it as a standalone. And I read all the comments, and then talking to my buddy, I've come to this consensus because I could very easily run T right now if I really wanted to, but I don't, and not yet. And I'm gonna run this, and this is kind of like an experiment. Hey, standalone. If you guys are watching this and you've YouTubed, maybe in a few months or a year from now, years from now, you're looking up running running it as a running Anavar as a standalone, like by itself, and you're curious about it, well, follow my journey. That's what I'm going to plan on doing for 6 weeks. and we'll see how it goes. If I run into anything negative side effects, I'll report that. And conversely, if I have positive side effects, which I'm sure I will, I'll report that. From my understanding, based on what I've looked at, you can expect either twice to 10 times the gains that you normally would. So, for example, if I worked out for 1 month totally natural, you can expect anywhere from 2 months worth of working out to a year or like 10 months with this added on. So, I'm going to measure things like my weight, my strength on bench press, squat, deadlift, kind of my max out. And then at that 6 week point, after hardcore training and eating well, I'll do the exact same thing, measure everything, and I'll get a good representation of an experiment of how it affected me as a standalone. So I think it's good. I think this will answer many questions, and I'll be the guinea pig in this experiment to anyone in the future who, who has the ability to take it and wants to as a standalone. Okay, excuse me again. Do the burping. Anyway, any questions, leave in the comments below. Is this something that you recommend doing or not doing, or you're interested in, or any advice or questions? Please comment below and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.